Well, what's up, my good people? I hope you're enjoying your day. As you can see, I'm out, I'm taking care of business, but at the same time, I love you so much that I want to share this with you. You see, you must be really special in my life, and I know you are. You are special to me. And the reason why I said that too is because I'm working on this workbook that I will be putting out soon. And I have 10 habits in there that helps to change my life. I'm still working on some things. I'm not saying I'm finished. I'm still working. I'm still perfecting. I'm still getting better and better every day. But here is one habit that I had to let go of so that I can move and go to the next level, so that I can make my transition. It was being a people pleaser. I have to do everything so perfect. I have to say everything so perfect. I try to help everybody to the point that I began to neglect my goals and my dreams. I had to shift some things in my 9 to 5 so that I can have time to work on what I'm doing here today. This is something that I love doing. I love to be a life coach. I love to be a mindset life coach because I find myself was stuck in life for a long time, stuck because I was so concerned about other people's opinion. I was so concerned about what other people think about me to the point that it begins to create fear. It creates fear in me to the point that I don't want to speak in public. I don't want to say hello. I don't want to hold my head up. I don't want to do all these different things. But when I begin to evaluate my life, I begin to look over my life, I begin to look at where I am in life and where I can be, I begin to notice there's one thing. Well, it's more than one, but I'm going to share this one thing with you. And you can read the rest in the book when it comes out in that workbook. But this one thing, which is being a people pleaser, even in traffic, even in church, even in at work, wherever you go, wherever I go, I find myself want to be that people pleaser to the point that I begin to neglect my well-being. I begin to neglect the opportunities that was coming, that I could better myself in a way and I can help my family better and those around me. I begin to neglect those things because I begin to think about what other people will say about me. So I begin to do things that can please other people. I begin to do things in a way that will make them happy and not myself. So I had to pull back. I had to realize, like, look, what I'm doing here right now, this is not the right thing. It is not working because look at where I am. They are excelling, they are moving forward, and I am still in the same place. I heard about some wonderful man who is excellent mechanic, but it seems like their car always breaking down. You see, they're fixing everybody's car, but they're neglecting their own cars. They're roofers, they're fixing everybody's roof, but their roof are leaking. What sense does that make? It's the same thing. I was trying to please everybody, but yet I was still stuck in that same place. I heard Jim Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you work on your job. Because the more you work on yourself, the more you'll be able to do a better job and you'll be able to help more people. You'll be able to do things in a way that it will benefit you and it will benefit other people too. But if you're not working on yourself and you're just doing all these other things for everyone else, guess what? As technology change, as time change, as things change, you'll find yourself stuck at the same level and you are not producing. You are not leveling up to what they're expecting now because as technology change, you have to learn those different techniques, those different machines, those different computers. You got to learn what is in now so that you can flow with the current. You can flow with what is taking place. Yes, the skills from yesterday, you don't forget those skills. You can still use those skills to do some wonderful things. But at the same time, things changes and you got to be able to get to that place so that you can make a difference. But when you try to please everybody to the point that you are excluding yourself, you don't have time to study, you don't have time to do anything, you don't have time to work out, you don't have time to look at yourself or to evaluate yourself and to see how you're growing, you'll find yourself at the back of the line every time. So this one point I'm telling you that I have worked on and still working on because I love people so much. But you have to be able to recognize when you becomes a people pleaser to the point that even if it hurts you, you're gonna do it. Even if it means mess with your integrity, you're gonna do it anyway because you think it's the right thing. And sometimes habit is so sneaky You can be doing you can have that bad habit and doing it for so long that it becomes normal. It becomes normal. You find yourself doing it, and it doesn't even feel strange until someone probably bring it to your attention or something happen, and it's like, oh my God, you telling me I've been doing that for so long? Yeah. But you see, there's nothing wrong with helping people, like I said. It makes me feel good to see another man excel in life. It makes me feel good to see another person succeed in life, because that's what we all are here for. I mean, I love the text that said, that we are prospering, being good health. All of us. There's more than enough for all of us. So I love when someone else prosper. I love to see that. But here's the thing, though. If you really wants to overcome being a people pleaser, and find yourself doing the right thing at the same time. Here is one point I'm going to share with you, because I have more than one point in the workbook. The first point is you have to set healthy boundaries. You must set healthy boundaries, and that means there's times when you just have to say no. Just say no, and don't feel guilty about it. If you know that you sincerely, you cannot do it at that time because this week you have something you have to do with your family, or your kids have sport, or you have to go and support a family, say no. Set that healthy boundary. Even if you have to say, well, okay, I can only help you for an hour. I know you need 5 hours. I can only do 1 hour. That's all I can do. Set healthy boundaries. And when you do that, you will be respected. It's not that respect is the purpose of doing all this, but people will take you for your words. Your integrity will play a big part in your progression also. Because if your business is one that always call back, and if something wrong, they send someone out, I value that integrity. I'm gonna do business with you because I know if something happens, I can call on you. I can call you so you can rectify the problem. So again, this is Nelson. I don't want to keep you long. I just want to share that with you. Recognize if you are a people pleaser, and here how you recognize that. If you are doing things to the point that you are exclude all the things that you have to do, the things that you have planned to do, your goals and your dreams, if you are putting that on the back burner all the time to go and help someone, just because you're afraid of what they will say about you and the names they will call you, have become you have picked up the habit of being a people pleaser, which is a very bad habit. And it can cost you some things in your life. Cost you some things. It will cost you from going forth. It will cost you from progressing. There's nothing wrong with helping people again. That's the key word. But you got to set some healthy boundaries. If you don't set healthy boundaries, you'll find yourself neglecting your own well being, and it's not good for you. So, this is Nelson. Until next time, hey, go out, enjoy your day, help someone. But remember, look at your list too and see what you have to do and cross them off as you do it. Cross them off and keep moving. Love you guys. Peace. And my workbook will be coming out soon. I'll let you guys know. Hey, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone, and also like and keep supporting. Love you guys. Peace. And I'm out.